What is up, guys? We are back with Fairy Tale Chapter 530. I think it's called Neo Eclipse or something like that. Um, what happened last chapter? Just Anna showed up. Basically, I think was it. She proposed the idea of basically sending Acnologia into like purgatory, I guess, to seal him away. And I don't know. Although it is like pretty lame that that's the way that Acnologia is gonna get taken out. It is like to me at least it's like the only way that possible to take him out because he's no magic can hurt him, so like honestly how is he going to be defeated other than sealing him away, you know what I mean? So it's like it makes sense, but it is pretty lame when like I personally did want the whole like Dragon Slayer battle royale thing. Like that sounds awesome, so the fact that it sounds like that's not going to happen does suck, but I think this is the most logical way, honestly. Alright, so let's get into the chapter. Year 777, capital city of Crocus. A linear eclipse, huh? That's a creepy ass moon if I've ever seen one. Mommy, look at that. Wow, shooting stars. Now that's odd. Normally shooting stars fall from high to low, not the other way around. Look, there's five of them. Now then, princess, let us return and search for his majesty. I wonder where he went. Okay, so there's eclipse opening. Uh, the gate that had been passed down through our royal family for generations. Seeing someone finally come to open it was surprising enough. Alright, so there's Layla, and Anna is coming out of the gate now. But now someone is actually coming out from inside the gate. This place is... May I ask what year it is currently? It's 777. 400 years in the future, so we succeeded. What of the children? There should have been five of them together with me. I don't know anything about the children, but when the gate opened, five lights went flying outside. So it really was a gate that connected different time periods. You did well in opening it. You have my thanks. To the child of an era in which magic power flows abundant. When the sun and the moon intersect, use the 12 keys to open the gate. I couldn't help but have my doubts, but this book has been passed through the house of Harphelia for generations, long before even my mother's and grandmother's time. I wrote that very book. Celestial spirit mage who leapt through time, Anna Harphelia. Wait just a moment. I haven't the faintest clue what's going on here. In order to connect two different time periods, we needed someone to open the gate in this era. My descendants passed on the secret of the gate for generations, and finally, Layla opened the gate in this era. Text left of gate present era. Jesus Christ. Alright, so I'm trying to see. She's writing in the book. I'm going, roger that. I'll pass it on. Where's this book? Alright. Whatever. So you're telling me you are from 400 years in the past. That's correct. But for what purpose did you need to come to this age? There was nothing written about that in the book. At the moment I cannot say, but when the time comes, I will without fail. I understand. So the fact that Layla opened the gate must mean that the magic power in this age is incredibly high. Is that right? That was the thing, right? Like the gate needed like an incredible amount of magic to be able to open in the first place. Like on top of like the 12 celestial keys, right? It also needed just to be opened in the time period that magic was like super abundant, I think. Alright, to be honest, I can't say for sure. It's not something you can measure with numbers, you see. I just kind of knew. And if I were to say my true feelings, it's about Lucy. I did not want to hand over this duty to my daughter. I want her to be able to live freely, and that's why I chose to end this burden with my generation. Okay. You were able to open the gate to begin with, because this era is overflowing with magic power. Okay. Your decision was correct. I caused many hardships for all of you, your mother and her mother. I cannot thank you enough for everything you've done over these hundreds of years. You've done well. Even in the world 400 years in the future, both humanity and civilization still remain. At the mere fact that this wonderful world still exists, I am beside myself with joy. But conversely, this could potentially mean that my actions were all meaningless. No, even so, I must press on. I'm really curious to see like what has Anna done in this time. Like she decided to show herself now. Like what has she done in all these years before the Alvarez arc? You know what I mean? Um, all right. So from now on, it's my turn to do my job. Please return to your family and live happily. Yes. What will you do now, Lady Anna? All things have a proper order and procedure to them. First and foremost, I must search for the children I was separated from. Until the time comes that I can tell you everything, of course I should keep all of this confidential. Your Majesty, could I ask you to destroy that gate for me? Of course. So during that entire time before Alvarez, she went looking for the kids, but she didn't find a single one of the Mason, right? She didn't find anyone. But then before we were able to reunite, Layla passed away. Miss Anna, could you continue from where you left off? Of course. I quickly realized the accident that had occurred. The abnormal magic that flowed in this era in which magic was abundant. It was devoid of any kind of element, neither darkness nor light, but rather magic of nothingness. Magic of nothingness. Yes, I suppose it would be more accurate to say that it is a magic that had no place in this age, so I began investigating. And I finally found it, the ravines of time. Yeah, so, nothingness, no concept of light and dark. Yeah, they're just gonna put him into the fucking void. Most likely due to the fact that we crossed over 400 years of time, the natural flow of time was slightly distorted. Perhaps I should prefer to it concept of time's tendency to correct itself, and so a power that completely surpasses our understanding was born. Within the ravines of time is true nothingness. No one can even exist inside it, let alone live, not even Acnologia. Are you suggesting that we lead Acnologia there and trap him inside? Indeed. You guys are going to lead him inside? How are you guys going to get out from that? Inconceivable. To think that after all these years, these ravines of time existed and no one even discovered them? I hid their existence. Is that space really the ravines of time, as you say? At the Grand Magic Games a year ago, the hole that Eclipse opened reacted very strongly. There's no mistaking it. A hole. That's right. Normally it cannot even be seen, and it's only about as big as this orange. But if you so much as touch it by mistake, you'll meet your end. You cannot possibly get out again. So they're gonna lead Acnologia to touch something as small as an orange. Like, I don't know, I don't know, dude. Acnologia would have to be an idiot for this to work. Our plan is quite simple. We will take a detour around the ravines of time and lie in wait for Acnologia behind it. And Acnologia, who will be in hot pursuit of us, will touch the ravines of time and vanish for all eternity. I'm telling you, if this fucking works, Acnologia is an idiot, dude. If he flies just straight into it, no way. No way this is gonna happen. Will it truly all go as planned? We have no other choice. This is too easy, you know what I mean? Like, too easy. Are you alright, Lucy? Yeah, thanks. Sorry about that. Great. I don't want to hear any more talk about destroying this book, okay? Of course not. At the time, I had no idea that it was really Natsu's book. Hey, you want to try opening it? I think I'm beginning to understand the meaning of the first words. Has the book ever been... Nobody's opened the book, right? Interesting. When that time comes, the only thing that can save Natsu is the power of his friends, you all. Before we do that, Zerefs said, my desire is not something so small. What's the matter, Gray? Nothing. Zeref's desire will never be fulfilled, not as long as Natsu's around. Let's open it. Yeah. Dude, I'm excited for this. Alright, let's fucking open it. Alright, so Natsu and Zeref are still fighting. Are you done already, END? You've betrayed my expectations. I thought that you of all people would be able to destroy me. Oh, okay, he just got hit by Zeref's magic? Okay. It's alright, I can go back to normal. With Maphis' power, I can return to my normal self. Neo Eclipse. Okay. I'm not talking about traveling to the past or future. I'll live my life over again by resetting time. I'll return to the time before I became immortal. That's his true objective? So that's your true... Okay. This time, no one will be hurt and you'll finally be human again. And we can kill Acnologia. There's no better happy ending than that, is there? The hell are you talking about? What will happen to us and to everyone else? Who knows? After all, this isn't my world anymore. So Neo eclipsed Mavis's ability by resetting time. I'm just trying to understand this. Like, how is he planning on doing this? I'll return to the time before I became immortal. He said this was Mavis's power? Since when has Mavis had this ability? This Neo Eclipse thing? Has this been something that she's always had? Or, like, I don't know. This whole time we've been gritting our teeth and living in this world. There are two keys to Neo Eclipse. The first is Mavis. She'll come of her own accord before long. And the second is the ravines of time. So even he knows about the ravines of time. Humanity's last hope is in Zerefs' hands. To be continued in chapter 531, Pegasus versus the Black Dragon. Oh no, dude. Pegasus versus the Black Dragon. Oh my god. Dude, that would be something I never, in a million years, I would have never ever thought that Blue Pegasus would be fighting fucking Acnologia, dude. Like, I fucking hate it. I really hate it that Ichiya is fucking involved in this. I really do hate it. And then those three fucking idiot boys, I don't even remember their name. Like, Hibiki and the other two. Jenny, she's in that guild too, right? Like, I hate that these people are involved in taking down Fairy Tail's biggest villain. I honestly despise it. Jesus Christ, dude. Do you guys think that this plan is actually gonna work? Like, I mean, let's be honest, it's probably gonna work just because, like, Hero's just been, like, on a track, like, lately. Hero, I don't know what the man's been thinking lately, but, like, really, the whole plan is just to, like, fly over the ravines of time and hope that Acnologia just flies straight into it. Like, that's the fucking plan, really? Like, it's just too easy, and it's, like, illogical. To me, it's just illogical to think that Acnologia, like, I would feel like he would see it, you know, like, oh, what the hell is that thing over there? Let me, like, get out of the way a little bit, you know what I mean? Like, I highly doubt that Acnologia is not stupid enough to just fly right into it, you know what I mean? Like, even despite, like, how fast he is going, I would think he would totally just kind of, like, get out of the way from it. So, like, especially if it's just, like, standing, if the ravines of time is just, like, still in place and it's not, like, moving around and stuff, like, there should be no fucking reason Acnologia flies into this thing, right? Like, I don't know, this just seems way too easy to me. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I could rant about that, their whole plan and Pegasus fighting Acnologia, like, forever, but, really quick, we got, Zeref's whole, his true goal or whatever is to reset time so he doesn't become immortal. Natsu is still alive. Hopefully to get to Acnologia, like, kill him as well, and all that stuff. I mean, I get that's, I don't know. It's not like a huge bombshell like I thought it would be. Like, what is Zeref's true goal? You know what I mean? But, like, it's not a bombshell, but it, you know, it makes sense. You know, it's like, oh, okay, like, yeah, it makes sense that that's what he would want, you know, to do. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. And then also, I mean, I think the thing that got me the most excited in this chapter is that Gray and Lucy are going to open the book. I fucking pray to the manga anime gods that this brings back END, man, because I've said this time and time again, like, I think the worst part of this arc is END, the demon and the Dragon Seed getting destroyed. That chapter, I think, was worse than the Eileen Urza fight, honestly. Like, just how long END's been built up, and then just to be destroyed with Natsu just saying, I'm human, you know what I mean? Like, fuck that, honestly. So, just the potential, hopefully END is coming back, you know? That would make me so happy if END comes back, because from what we've seen of End, it's just been, like, really disappointing. So, yeah, that's pretty much it for my live reaction. A lot longer than usual, but yeah, I guess I had a lot of things to say. But yeah, that's it. Thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.